Alright, nobody's watching yet, but let's just get right into it. I'm loving this game so far. Gigum Chadamus.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh yeah, and I got my cool new wand too. Yeah, that is my new wand, right? I'm gonna load this from my manual save. Okay, yeah, so it is correct. Alright. Hello, kitty.
Revelio.
Oh, so Revelio helps you find collectibles too. That's cool.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Oh shit. Troll time, baby. What an excellent opportunity.
Away from the village!
Still. I didn't know this game had quick time events.
Lumos. Leviosa. Repel. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to let it down!
Leviosa.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
That's cool, he can levitate stuff. Throw it at him.
Look! He's buffering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Dual sense vibrations are really good at this game. Oh. Sweet.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay. Good stuff.
Repairer.
Better clean up after ourselves.
I will see what he wants.
Pet kitty first.
Repairer.
Man, can you imagine how simple life would be just if you could repair things like this? The amount of man hours you would save.
Repairer.
Where's the last one?
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery.
My guy,
in fighting
what
those
is
trolls,
up with
and
your
not to mention
hair?
your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very
I don't
generous.
refuse
of you.
free
It's
stuff.
the least I can do. Now, let's try this
Refuse,
on for size, shall we?
sorry.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad...
See, that's stupid. I'm gonna move the video screen, because it's like right in the way of what I need here. It's like there's no good spot for it. I guess it has to stay where it is. I don't know. Because it's like blocking all this up here.
What an extraordinary
exactly the
introduction to
same.
Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
So what I can do apparently is make the camera view partially transparent. It won't eliminate the problem completely, but it'll help. But I think I have to just go to my options really quick. It'll only take a second. See how that looks. Well, it's not ideal, but it's better than it was. If you want it to be more opaque, just let me know, anyone who's watching. Like if this way of doing it bothers you. Just have some tea. This is cool.
Rebellion. Accio. Reparo. Leviosa.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Striking face. You'll make quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung.
Shut up. I kind of want tea now. Maybe after we play for a bit, I'll go make some. Yeah, this is much better with the transparent view.
You said you could get to the child when they
It'd be
came to
better if they
Hogsmeade.
could just make
But
it so
all
that you guys see
needed
it, but I
was
don't.
a distraction. I gave
whatever.
you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
They obviously heard you.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was
They
that
heard you
goblin
stomping
doing with
away.
Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
I know that PlayStation streaming on Twitch
What can I...
used to be different, where it would
There's
have
a face
like
I haven't seen before.
a border
It's my
with
first
the
time.
camera view
Welcome.
and chat, and then the
But it
rest
is
of
on
the frame
me.
would be like shrunk down a bit, and that way it
Heard
wouldn't
about the
interfere
attack.
with your game.
I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents
So-
shortly. Glad to see you two
I
escaped
wish they
injury.
kind of still
Thanks
had
to
that.
this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
That's what you think. I accept that challenge.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
No, more butterbeer. I'll just serve myself. Whatever. Fine, if that's the way you want it to be. I'll have some cake. Here we go. They got all the good stuff here. What are they eating? Kind of looks like crab legs or something and corn? Or is it like... Can't even tell what that is. There's like a sausage there too. I don't know. Oh no, it's more like a... It's more like a stew or something. Oh, more food. Is this like an inn as well? I never knew that about the Three Broomsticks. If it was like a hotel as well. That's just the back door. Do you have to learn lockpicking like in Skyrim?
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
All right. Come and see me.
What are you up to now?
Wow, this is so pretty. Actually, I should track this with the book so I don't take longer than I need to. Oh, is this the same room that Gilderoy Lockhart was in? It's pretty cool. And Lupin. Yeah, I think this is Lupin's room too.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
That's a cool glow. Oh, you actually can knock stuff over.
Revelio. I should come back to this another time.
Yeah, I like my wand. It's pretty cool. What is going on? Coming from over here.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I want to do like a lot more main story stuff before I do the side quests, because I want to kind of acquire some more spells and just get some more of the main attributes before I start exploring.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
It's always necessary.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing
Always
how
gotta
much
do a
students don't
task.
think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Is that the only song the violins play? The fuck?
Here I've come from the toilet hole where she said I could swim. Fancy a mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory.
Rebellion.
Not for the leak. Please, you'll make me late. He's right. Rancorous carp saw me and finally outside the jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed. All right,
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must
Is this
have
for
really impressed
the task
Sebastian.
I'm supposed to do, or is it... This sounds like it's a side mission, but I didn't select it.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, In Crossed Ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay. A little hostile there for just a club.
Let me
Going down.
There goes my wager.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Ones training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
I have to fight 3? Okay. Focus on one and then move on to the rest. Oh, damn. Okay, I better have a partner.
Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, I have to continue just solo. Oh, boy, what did I get myself into? What is going on?
Lumos. Benite. Lumos. Come on. Accio.
Are you quite finished?
gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
But nobody liked gobstones except that one girl.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Oh my god. I can put you out of your misery if you want.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Nice. There we
Good
go.
one! Nicely done!
Leviosa.
Excellent ball! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Thought I got some new glasses, but don't see them. Oh, it's just a... Oh, it is a cosmetic alteration. Oh, okay. I have to go to change appearance. Those are old man glasses. And that is, that's reminding me of the one episode of Always Sunny, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you know that's really gross.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Can't use the flu powder.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Nope.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Okay. Which one do I not need right now? I guess I don't really need Lumos, so I'll just do that.
Incendio.
Nice.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
That's cool.
Incendio. I don't think the headmaster likes me very much.
Ah, there you are.
I'm like sitting on the floor. There's chairs, man.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Restricted section.
So,
let's go.
Shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio. Incendio.
Actually, yeah, let's take the...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I can't. What the hell? Ugh. Gross.
Revelio.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point.
I don't have to tell you shit, man.
So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
It's so funny. Kids are just not interested in books for the most part, but the second you tell them something is restricted, they want all over it.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rattle us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Well, if I can get an invisibility cloak, I'm gonna try and get one.
You must remain unseen.
Alright, move, buddy. Get out of there. I love how he didn't even notice the door opening.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do.
You're talking
I'll
pretty
create a
loud,
distraction
dude.
to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Where? I don't see. Ah, okay.
should be in the clinic. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows...
Revelio.
Why do you think we'll find a cure? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But
Revelio.
I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
That's what I want. I know for a fact in this game you can become a dark wizard, so that better be true. That's what the developers said.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Man, this dungeon just goes on and on. I guess it's not a dungeon.
Of course,
section.
Traces of ancient magic. That's it.
Oh, that's like the veil that killed Sirius Black, kind of. I like that you can get the stats from certain gear, but then change the appearance to look the way you want it to. That's cool. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Doesn't match my colors, but I like it.
might this lead?
Revelio.
Ah, there we go. I need Accio. I don't like that you have to... They only have 4 slots here. I guess... I don't know. Because I know I'm going to have to change it back a lot.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
I don't even need Accio. Ah! Why is it only going half? Oh, there we go.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio.
Cool. What the fuck? Why is that happening?
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Kinda like that outfit I got. It's cool.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another
So there's
like
a
us.
pattern of this.
Miss Morgan, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
So I can see
Ancient
them too.
magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morgan.
All that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Well,
Sebastian.
well.
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
It took him that
I
long
had
to,
thought we were
for this
through
to
with this
happen.
mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay, that guy really annoys the shit out of me. I guess that's the point, but... It reminds me of Tom Bombadil from Lord of the Rings, and I'm so glad that they kept that character out of the movies. The worst part of the book, by far. Just in case. I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that Professor Fig is gonna betray us at some point. Or if we're a dark wizard, maybe it's like a choice. Maybe if you're a dark wizard, you could join him, and then if you're good, he betrays you. That'd be cool. So I just waited here till sunrise. Oh my god.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Cool.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Revelio.
So I guess I have to do this part right now.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I think I want to do that one first, just so I can learn another spell. Oh man, I got lots of stuff to do here. Actually, I should check what gear I have. Those are kind of funny. I'll stick with what I have. Ooh, I kind of like the scarf. Cape. Cool. I like the robe better. It's more classic. Maybe if I go into the Forbidden Forest, I could fight some enemies.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Alright, let's go. Ugh, I don't want to see spiders, but I probably will. It's so funny to me that this even exists near a school. This is a cool creature. Nice. Cool. Leech juice, grody. It's not as scary during the daytime.
Oh, what's the light go out?
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Slay? I didn't think I killed him. Whoa.
wouldn't say it's a good sign, not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance, so no, I don't agree with you at all. Moving forward because you've heard the hoot of an owl. What have you done?
There you go.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Alright, let's go.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna go make some tea. So give me just like 10 minutes. Okay, we're back. Made a whole pot, that's why it took a bit longer. That's still a bit weak, actually. Let it steep a little longer. Need a paper towel, actually. Spilled a bit. No, Pippin, you can't have this. It's tea. Okay, while that brews a bit, let's continue. I made a pot of tea. Okay, I'm getting a little sick of the violins playing the same song. Yeah, I learned a couple new ones. Learned Incendio, and I forget what the disappearance one is called.
Incendio.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Oh. Fucked it up. Maybe the most classic spell.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Oh, that's ugly looking. I need to track another quest. So, I think what we're gonna do is finish off the Crossed Wands match, and then go to Herbology, then the Wagadoo. Natty, go meet her. Stop playing that song.
Incendio!
God damn it.
Revelio. Levioso.
Ooh, I can't wait to learn these.
Incendio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
This time I will.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Their smug faces, oh my god.
Come on! Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Find the one!
Leviosa. Rico.
Defendo!
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Oh wait, I didn't even realize that I put Accio in 2 different slots.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Hey, buddy.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
I could rock the
And so it is
staff
my
thingy
great
that they
honor to
have.
present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Incendio.
Oh, damn it. I kind of like the green and purple, but I'll stick with this one for now. Although I could go with this one. And then just change the appearance. Just give me 1 second, I gotta respond to something. Alright. Why is my controller vibrating so much? Just from the rain? Oh, this is the bridge. Oh, so cool. I want to fast travel, but I also just kind of want to walk to explore. This is where Hagrid's hut is, right? Yeah. He probably doesn't... He's not alive yet, though, so somebody else lives there. The pumpkins. Whoa, it looks different. I love how we can just come in here and just search the place. So I guess maybe nobody lives here yet. It's just kind of a shed. I always thought it was so funny how Hagrid lives in such a tiny place, given how huge he is.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after
yeah, my
you.
controller
I'm
just
all right
won't
at the
stop.
moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen and find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What are you up to now?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
The hell is this person doing here? It's not ominous at all.
Assistance.
Later.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
What the hell are you wearing?
You're in there! Hang on! Reduction!
not going anywhere.
You'll take this up.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
That one hurt.
How embarrassing! You will pay for your deeds.
Incendio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Hold on. I'm gonna, like, restart my controller, because it's obviously glitching or something. Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to then save and then restart.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Because having that vibrate constantly will drain your battery pretty quick.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
Obviously,
The flames
that's
make
what
the
you
pyre
do.
sink. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
How beautiful!
Oh my god, you can stop saying that.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Whoa. You left a crate of apples behind. Disappearing apples. Maybe let's just explore for a minute. Wish I had a broomstick, then I could travel a lot quicker.
Incendio.
And the graphics are very pretty, at least with the environments. Oh god.
Incendio.
They can tunnel underground.
Leviosa.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Gross. Those things look different than like the normal ones, though. Guess it's a different species.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You've made a mistake. You made one.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Marvelous. Right.
Incendio.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Oh god.
Incendio.
Ah.
Leviosa.
Jesus.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa.
Damn it. It's the first time I've died. I should maybe just do missions, because, like, I'm obviously too weak to take on these enemies. Oh wait, I can't fast travel if, like, there's an enemy nearby? That's stupid. Guess I'll just run. Yeah, game, that's why I'm running.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. This looks intriguing.
God, they're everywhere. Is it because it's nighttime? There we go. Yeah, I should wait till I fight giant spiders, because they're obviously too powerful.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Those things are hilarious.
Incendio.
I love switching spells.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to
Oh
see
my
you again,
god,
Lenora,
Professor
dear.
Garlic,
Oh,
are
here.
you serious?
Today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the
Oh no,
tuber
mandrakes.
known as the mandrake root.
This is gonna be bad to wear
Accio.
headphones for.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh man, those things.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil!
Those things are so creepy.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting
So many
Dittany.
life-threatening
Let
things
us
at
find you
this
some
school.
seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Potions is like
What
the
say we
class I'm looking
branch
forward to
out?
the most.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
Oh, boy.
that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab it. Now, see that dummy?
Oh,
Just
man.
cut the cabbage, that's it. They'll do the rest. Look at that! That's more than anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants, too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, I'm collecting a few of those for later. I still can't believe her name is Professor Garlic. That's ridiculous.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Oh, God.
If you plant every day, harvest time is always soon to follow.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that have a look if you're of a mind.
Potions. Awesome.
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day. I would not take another step until a house elf polished his way forward.
Someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make...
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
Oh, was I supposed to grab those
Please
plants
begin.
that I grew?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping you home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potions. Not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh god.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology.
What are you doing, Pippin?
The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions
Just
you brew
ignore
here.
this.
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's ink.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
I always said
Was it 2 pinches of order?